Okay, welcome everyone to the Ultimate Compensation Plan Breakdown. I have lots of stuff in store for you today to hopefully try to help you understand how all these compensation plans work. Now, it's important to understand that this is based on my experience. This is my point of view. I mean, some of it is just the way they work, but in terms of the good, the bad, and the ugly, the pros and cons, it's my perspective based on my experience. So it's not right or wrong, but I'm trying to share with you based on everything that I've experienced over almost 46 years now in the industry, what I think the pros and cons of different things are and things you should look out for. So with that, it's also important to understand that these days, it is extremely rare to have a compensation plan in a network marketing company. And we're going to talk about affiliate compensation plans too, because I think it's really important to understand those differences. But it's extremely rare to have a compensation plan that is just one thing. Most compensation plans these days are hybrids. They've got a Unilevel part, and then maybe they have a matching bonus, and then maybe they have a fast start bonus, and maybe they have a matrix. It's all a bunch of different things to optimize comp plans, okay? So with that, let's dig right in. And what I'm explaining to you are how these different pieces of different comp plans work. So a binary compensation plan. This is by far, and a lot of you who know me have heard me say this, I do not like binary compensation plans because my overall arching perspective is that you should be paid for the work you do. You should be rewarded for the people you recruit and the customers you bring in. So I don't like binaries because I don't think they're fair to anybody except the top 3 people in the whole organization. Other than that, uh, you're getting penalized one way or the other. And let me just share my screen with you to show you how binaries work. This is a real life example of a binary from a company. The company name's not on there. Hang on 1 second here. Sorry about this. Let me just do my slideshow here. Okay. You guys are seeing the binary bonus commissions, right? So binaries are always based on 2 legs, a left leg and a right leg. And you're always paid in a binary on the lesser leg. So let's say that you are the person at the top, right? That purple is you. The blue dots are overflow from somebody above you, and it could be multiple levels above you. It's not just your upline, but it could be multiple levels above you. The yellow dots are people who you've recruited. The green dots are people who are your second level. So this person who you brought in this person. And then let's say that, you've got these people bringing in people too. So the reason why I really do not like binaries is because for someone like me, who is a builder, I recruit a lot of people. I mean, I have personally recruited over 200 people in binaries. You have to get them at each leg as balanced as possible because you're always getting paid on the lesser leg. So if this leg has more people than this leg, I'm going to get paid on the right leg, not the left leg. So um, if you're like me and you've recruited a lot of people in both legs, let's say I've got, I mean, it's never works out absolutely perfectly, right? But let's say I've got 105 people in my left leg and I've got 100 people in my right leg. And let's say I personally recruited 75 to 80% of those people. Well, I'm not going to get paid on all these people that I brought in and the people that they brought in and the people that they brought in on the left leg. I'm only going to get paid on the right leg because you always get paid on the lesser leg. So I feel like personally, I'm only ever getting paid in a binary on 50% of the work I do. Now let's take another example. Let's say that this is an upline, my upline. And this is a real life scenario actually of somebody that's on our team who brought me into a binary. And let's say this is that person. And let's say I am all these, well, let's pretend I'm on this right leg and I'm all these yellow dots, and I've got more and more and more yellow dots. So the bottom line in this real life scenario is that I brought in over 200 people, and they're all on this person's, I don't know if I'm on her right leg or left leg, but let's just say I'm on her right leg, and let's say that all these people are my people and the people that they've brought in. But let's say this right leg goes on and on and on, because there are over 200 people on that leg. Now, this person is working their tail ends off and is doing as much as they can do. And now we're not paying attention to the color of these dots, but they're doing as much work as they can do. And maybe they have a few more people on their left leg. They are not going to make a dime, and this person has not made a dime on me and the 200 people that I've brought in and that are on my team, because this leg is huge and this leg is small. So this person who brought me in is only getting paid on these people and never getting paid anything on these people. So this person has to work like a dog to try to build and build and build and build and build. So she gets penalized because I'm a big builder and she brought me in. And I don't think that's fair at all. I think if somebody brings a big builder in, then kudos to them. They've had the guts, they've had the nerve, they've, stepped out of their comfort zone. They've spoken to a big builder, they've brought that big builder in. They should be rewarded handsomely for bringing that big builder in, but not in a binary. You get penalized for bringing a big builder in because you're only ever paid on your lesser leg. So I don't think binaries are fair at all. Now, the other thing, there's a third thing that's really unfair about binaries. Binaries are a ton of luck and not being paid for what you're actually working on. So let's say this is me again, and I've got my right leg and I've got my left leg, and I'm actively trying to build, keep everything balanced and keep about 100 people on the right leg and 100 people on the left leg, and I'm juggling left, right, and center. Now this person, and I'm building my outside left leg and my outside right leg. So this person now, I recruit this person, and this person has to build their left leg and their right leg. So let's say you were brought in by this person and you get put here. Well, I'm sorry, you just bought the bad lottery ticket, because I'm the builder here. All these people are going to get rewarded. So this person is going to get rewarded because I brought in this person and 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 this person. And this person is going to get rewarded because this person brought in this person. But this poor person over here is not going to benefit at all from all of the recruiting I'm doing and everybody else on the team is doing, because they're stuck now on this person's left leg and all the volume is going on this person's right leg. But in order for this person to make any money, they now have their own little binary going on inside of this big binary that's, let's say, is, my team hypothetically. So this person has to be building her left leg and her right leg. But this person, the people that end up on this person's inside leg get screwed, just because this person has to build both legs, or maybe they don't build this leg at all because I'm building like mad and they're at the top of my binary. So they really don't, they have to get, like one personally sponsored left and one personally sponsored right. But other than that, they have to build this, but this person's not going to benefit at all, nor is this person going to benefit at all from all the recruiting that's going on up above, whether it's me or somebody else or a whole bunch of people upline. These people on the inside leg, they get screwed. They don't get any of that. So binaries, in my opinion, are not fair to anybody. The only people that make a whack load of money in the binaries are the company, because guess what? They don't have to pay me for all the volume that I brought in that they're making money on my bigger leg. They only have to pay me on my lesser leg. So the company's making a lot of money, and the top master distributor is making a lot of money because the whole kit and caboodle falls under them. And the two people that the master distributor brought in are making a bunch of money. But other than that, everybody's getting penalized in a binary one way or the other. So I don't like binaries. And then it gets even more complicated because then they generally have, which I'm not going to get into, but they generally have weekly cycles, and you're always paid on the lesser amount in your weekly cycle. So binaries for me, when I hear something's a binary, I just cringe. I want to say, no, stop, count me out. However, I have been in binaries, but I do not like them. I do not recommend them. I don't think they're good for anybody. So the next thing is the Unilevel compensation plan. I like the Unilevel compensation plan. I think it's the fairest plan. You absolutely get paid for the work you do. So in a Unilevel, you can recruit as many people as you want. You can go as wide as you want. You can go as deep as you want. Unilevels tend to have a limit that you're only going to get paid 10 levels deep. But let's be real. How many people actually get 10 levels deep anyway? So for the vast majority of people, even for me, yes, I've gotten past 10 levels deep in some opportunities, but for the vast majority of people in a unilevel, like I'm talking 98% of people are never going to get past 10 levels deep. So it's really a limitless plan. So you recruit as many people as you want, you go as wide as you want, you can basically go as deep as you want realistically, and you're going to get paid on all the work that you do, and you're going to get paid on all the work that your team members do. It's a thing of beauty. I love a unilevel plan. I think it's the fairest plan out there. There's no chance involved in terms of you got unlucky and got on a wrong leg or anything like that. Okay, so unilevels, I'm all in on unilevels. The next thing is a matrix compensation plan. I like matrix compensation plans. And matrix, no compensation plan is ever just a matrix. A matrix is, I should say, I've never seen one that's just a matrix. A matrix is just a piece of a compensation plan. So you could have a unilevel with a matrix in it. So for example, Live Good, Nexus Rewards, Save Club are unilevels with a matrix in them, okay? So matrices to me are a fun little way to help people make money. And let me just share my screen again and show you just a little snippet of a matrix so that you can see how they might benefit you. So I'm going to share my screen again. So I love a matrix because people can make money without recruiting someone. So this is, everybody's seeing Send It, right? You're seeing my Send It screen? Yes, okay, thank you. So this is just an example. It happens to be Send It Academy. But this is true of any matrix. So this happens to be a 3x10 force matrix. And like a matrix is always a relatively small piece of the compensation plan. What I've seen generally in the industry is you're going to get paid 25 cents. Generally speaking, it's 25 cents per person in your matrix. In Send It, it happens to be 50 cents per person in your matrix. That's as high as I've ever seen a matrix go. I'm not saying there aren't matrices out there that don't pay more, but it's generally a small amount of money. That's a nice little perk in a compensation plan. Can you make a lot of money in a matrix? Heck yes, you absolutely can. But it would take filling the matrix up. And on a 3x10 matrix, what's going to happen is you're going to have three people on the first level. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then 9 people on the second level, 27 people on the next level, 81, 243, et cetera, et cetera. And in a 10-level matrix, to fill it all up and get the maximum amount of money you can get, you're going to have 88,572 people. That's a lot of people, guys. That's a lot of people. And you guys all know that because you've been in the business for a while, and trying to get 88,572 people. Now you don't have to recruit them all, right? But nonetheless, that's a lot of people to fill up a matrix, right? And so in this one, again, you can see it's 50 cents per person, which is high. And so in this one, the maximum you could get is $44,286 a month. Now, would anybody not like $44,286 a month? Heck no, we'd all take it, right? And realistically, it's going to take a long time, a very, very, very long time to fill up a matrix. if it fills up. But it's a cool little way to make some nice extra money. So what happens in a matrix is if this is you and this is your upline, or and then you might have your upline, subline, and your upline, subline, it doesn't matter. Everyone is filling in this matrix, and it's all just a matter of timing. So let's say you join and then your upline brings somebody in and they happen to end up in this position in your matrix. Then you recruit somebody and they end up in this position because the matrix is just filling left, center, right, left, center, right. Okay, so it's going to go left, center, right, then it's going to go down to the next level and it's going to go left, 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 center, 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 right, right, right. That's the way the matrix fills. And it doesn't matter who is recruiting above you, and it could be multiple layers above you, multiple levels above you. It's all just a matter of timing and when these people fall in the matrix. So in this particular case, you're not being paid on necessarily what you do. You're going to benefit from your upline and your upline's upline and your upline's upline if they're big builders. Having said that, no one is penalized. Your people always end up in your matrix somewhere, and you're going to get paid on your people. And then there's a nice little bonus if you've got people above you that are recruiting. Okay. So I like a matrix. I think it's a nice little bonus piece of a comp plan. I actually personally quite like a matrix. Then there's coded bonus. Now, again, I've never seen a compensation plan that is strictly a coded bonus. A coded bonus is a piece. It's a bonus piece of a compensation plan. So you could have a Unilevel with a coded bonus and a matrix. That's what Nexus Rewards is. It's a Unilevel with a coded bonus and a matrix. Again, I like the coded bonus. It's a nice little piece. It's a nice little perk of a compensation plan. And what it is that you get rewarded again for the work that you're doing because you've gone out and you've recruited people and you've helped your people build their teams. And so you're going to get a little bonus from the people who you've brought in and helping them build their teams. And you get people coded to you, but it's only in, so you're not really taking away from the people that are in your downline. You're just getting a nice little extra perk if someone in your downline brought, generally speaking, it's they use the first 5 people, and randomly, if someone who you brought in has recruited 5 people, you're going to get 2 of those first 5 people coded to you, but only for this bonus. And it tends to be something like $2 a month or something like that. So no one's harmed in a coded bonus. You're rewarded for recruiting at least 5 people and then helping those people build. That's generally the way it works. So I like a coded bonus. Again, it's a nice little perk of a compensation plan. There's a stair-step breakaway. Now this tends to be like the overarching structure of a compensation plan. You don't hear about these very much anymore. I do not like a stair-step breakaway at all. What happens with the stair-step breakaway is it's a Unilevel, generally speaking, and so you can build as wide as you want. But then what happens, let's say you've reached the level of platinum, but the person, one of the people below you reaches the level of diamond. So they build bigger and faster than you do. What happens with the breakaway is they now are no longer part of your team. You don't get paid a commission on them anymore. I'm sorry, you did the work. You brought the big builder in. I think you should be compensated for bringing the big builder in. I don't think when they reach a certain level or they surpass you, that you should stop earning income on them. So again, it goes against my values, my principles. I do not like stair-step breakaways at all. I would say stay away from them. Okay. Hybrid, we've talked about that. Most compensation plans these days, in fact, I would say probably 95 or more percent of them are hybrids, which means they, have their basic structure is a Unilevel, but then they throw in the coded bonus, or they throw in the matrix, or they, throw in a matching bonus or something like that. So most compensation plans are hybrids. I like a hybrid plan because it gives you different ways to earn, and it gives you some other little bonuses and perks and benefits. And I think their hybrid is usually a good way to go because it gives different people are different, right? Some people are great at recruiting, other people are great at selling product or services. And a hybrid tends to give you benefits from doing both of those things. So I like hybrid plans. Um, there's a generational bonus in some compensation plans. And this is, so again, let's take the example that you have reached the level of platinum, but somebody below you has reached the level of diamond. You're not going to get paid on them in a generational bonus if someone goes above you in level. So I'm not a massive fan of generational bonuses because, again, I think if you've stuck your neck out on the line, if you've really gotten your guts up and you've gone out there and you've recruited a big builder, you should be rewarded for it. So generational I mean, again, it's just one piece of a compensation plan. It's never the whole thing, but generational bonuses are, and they tend to go only a certain number of generations. And a generation is, okay, if you're a platinum, you're going to get paid down to your fifth platinum, like 5 levels. It's more than 5 levels deep, but wherever your fifth level of platinum is. But once somebody's a diamond, that person and their team are not in that piece of the compensation plan for you any longer. So I'm not a massive fan of generational bonuses, but again, it's just one piece of a compensation plan. And then there are retail driven plans. So again, it's important for you to know what are your strengths. Are you going to go out there and recruit a bunch of people, but you really don't like selling stuff? Or are you so passionate about the product or service that you're going to bring in a lot of customers and you're not really great at, or you don't like recruiting? So you need to know what your strength is and look at the compensation plan and say, okay, this thing, you're really not rewarded very much at all for bringing in just customers. You're really rewarded for recruiting. And if that's not your strength and you're bringing in customers, then you should really look at these things and decide, is this compensation plan going to work for you? Or is it heavy on rewarding you for bringing in customers, but you're really a big recruiter? So you need to look at these things and understand them. So these days, because of the FTC, most compensation plans have some piece that's rewarding you for customers, because companies have to bring in customers. They need to be able to prove to the FTC that, they've got, ideally, I mean, there's no set number with the FTC. There's no law that says it's X amount, but generally speaking, the legal industry is interpreting what the FTC is doing these days as, we're looking for 50% or more than 50% of your base to be customers, not just distributors. So um, if the comp plan is really customer centric driven, then it's going to be harder to build and you're probably going to make less money. But know what your strengths are. And every product and service is different too, right? So you need to understand, what are you passionate about? What are you going to be great at? Okay. So now let's talk about 1 and 2 tier affiliate programs. As most of you are aware, our world has gone crazy in the last year, and a whole bunch of companies have gone from being a network marketing company to an affiliate model. They've changed their compensation plans, whether it's Rodan and Fields or Send Out Cards / Promptings or Color Street. Those are just 3 of the companies who've done this. I think this is going to be a trend that we're going to see more and more of in the future because companies are hurting financially. And with prices of things going up, um, it's harder and harder for the companies to make money. They have to keep in, the cost of their packaging material is going up and up and up. If it's a physical product. Now, if we've got digital products, whole nother world. And that's one of the reasons why I love digital products and services. And I do not like selling physical products. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I think there are amazing, great health and wellness products out there. There are probably some great weight loss and skincare products out there. I know there are great skincare products out there. Um, it's just so much harder for those physical product companies because they have overhead, they have hard costs. And so They are playing a constant juggling act with the cost of their packaging, the cost of their physical product, all the labor that's involved in, making the product, packaging the product, shipping the product, on and on and on. Okay, so I think we're going to see a lot more companies go from the network marketing model, physical product companies particularly, go from the network marketing model to an affiliate model, a two-tier affiliate program, because they have to do that to stay in business. I don't think so. A two-tier affiliate program is only bad for somebody who's a really big builder. Because, for example, I still love two-tier affiliate programs because I think they're the best plan for the average person. I get hurt in a two-tier affiliate program because I'm going to have teams that are going to build deeper than 2 tiers, but I don't care that much about it because I feel like if I've got an opportunity that's going to help make you more money, then I'm going to do better overall because I'm going to be able to bring more people into it. So yes, I'm going to lose because I'm not going to get paid level 3, 4, 5, 6. But overall, I feel like it's helping the people I bring in way more because most companies, physical product based for sure, cannot afford to pay more than 50% of their overall revenues out in commissions. They just can't afford it because they've got to cover all these costs. So if there's a 1 or 2 tier affiliate program and they're putting 50% of the money into those first 2 tiers, and most people are never recruiting more than, a second level anyway, you're going to get 50% of the money, which is great, right? As opposed to like the standard traditional network marketing, whether it's a binary or a Unilevel or whatever, where they're paying out 50%, but they've got to save a whole lot of money for levels 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you might get paid 20% of all those people that you recruit on level 1, and then 10% on level 2. That's only 30%. And then you're never going to get past level 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 anyway. So why not get 50% on levels 1 and 2, or 45%, or whatever it is, right? So I'm actually a big fan of 1 and 2 tier affiliate programs, because I think, it's very clear you're going to get paid for the work you do. You recruit somebody, you make this amount. They recruit somebody, you're going to make this amount. It's fair. No gimmicks, there are no gotchas, not all these bonuses that, let's face it, most
Gloria,
people,
your voice is going in and out.
most people don't make the money from all those bonuses anyway. So I'm a massive fan of simple two-tier affiliate. Work best for everybody. Okay. So with that, hopefully you guys all found that helpful. And if you're interested in more training like this, if you're interested in having your questions answered about what's going on in the industry and about what the latest greatest is with AI or Facebook or Instagram or YouTube or LinkedIn or TikTok, then I want to invite you to join us in the Digital Marketers Success Network. So this is the back office of the Digital Marketers Success Network. This is our membership site, I should say. And I just want to give you a sense of what's going on here. So we have an affiliate program, which is absolutely free for you to join. So just said I'm a big fan of affiliate programs, so I've got an affiliate program here. Totally optional. You don't have to promote the Digital Marketers Success Network, but we've got an intentions and celebration area, so people are setting their weekly intentions and celebrating. We've got this consistency chain, which you can see right here. Edna is on day 106 of her consistency chain. So people are posting, we're holding each other accountable. We've got a post boosting area. So if you want to get some extra love, some comments, some likes on your post, whether it's Facebook or a YouTube video or an Instagram post or a TikTok video or whatever, you can put your post in here and people in our community will go love on you and comment and help get the algorithm up for you. We've got weekly affiliate success calls. So if you do want to promote the Digital Marketers Success Network, we're talking about how to help you build that and promote this and build an income from this. We've got our weekly collaborative AI call. This is an amazing call. Doesn't matter what you're using for AI. We're sharing ideas on how to use AI, all kinds of great new creative things every single week. And it's not just on this collaborative AI call. We're talking about AI. We're talking about AI on almost every call because it just comes up. We have a special resources and AI resources area here. We have our Friday training Q&A call. We have bi-weekly workshops where people bring whatever they're working on, whether it's a YouTube video or a landing page or a new lead magnet or whatever they're working on, they bring it. We give them feedback, ideas, and we support each other there. We have guest expert training calls where I bring in other people that are talking about what's going on in the world. I have a course on the consistency chain. Ewing University is all about personal branding. Plus, we have email marketing courses, faceless videos, a Facebook formula course, TikTok training, YouTube essentials, YouTube profit generating secrets. I'm massive on YouTube, so we got lots and lots of training on YouTube. This is a training on personality styles and communication styles and understanding your prospects and how to communicate in your marketing messages. Plus, we've got mindset and energy, body, recommended reading, and an abundance consciousness course. So all of that, tons and tons and tons of value. And you can get started for as little as $9.95 a month. So if you're interested in finding out more information about that, you can go to gloriamacdonald.com/DMSN for Digital Marketers Success Network. And it doesn't matter who invited you here today. If you go to gloriamacdonald.com/DMSN, you will be connected to that person. So you'll be under them. They will earn a commission. Okay. So again, I want to invite you all to join us in the Digital Marketers Success Network, and we look forward to seeing you there.